Alright, so I have not played this in forever. I did get most of the way through it. I had gotten to the very final boss, the super secret final boss, I just didn't beat it. It was kind of burnt out on the difficulty as well as the... it's spooky. But I really regret it because the game is so good. So not only do I intend to give it justice this time, but I also plan to actually like finish the entirety of it and have a proper recording of it. I think the intro is gonna repeat when I start a new save, so I'm not like super worried about this being used as the attract sequence. If not, we'll just like let it play out again. Oh yeah, they added an easy mode. Right. I can't remember. Yeah, you know what it was? The back button is technically like on X input. It's the fire button, the jump button, and the fire button, accept and canceling. Some of the bindings for this game are really weird, and you can't really. You can rebind them, but the controller support in this game is not especially great. I think that's something that the developer is intending to rectify for the sequel. Let's see. Oh, is this not going to do the entire sequence? No. We're gonna run through the intro proper. So here it begins. Cannot use the main entrance because the generators are offline. Be careful though, because there are probably some backup engines running. When you enter the station, we will no longer be able to contact you. First thing now is to turn your generators back online. Left and right to walk. Button 1 to jump. See, no roll controller support. Button 3 to shoot. And pause this by pressing button 8. Shows the map. Yeah, then you're like locked in. So let's go back. Do some quality narration. Subject 15K, environmental station alpha status unknown. Station has used to preserve unique species and natural environments. It's the font. It was abandoned several decades ago. The W and H look really similar. It is still unclear exactly what caused the station's demise. There were no survivors. However, we have been receiving signals from the station as of late. Investigating the station will be dangerous but necessary. To avoid casualties, we've sent our most durable explorer robot on the mission. You. If you look closely, you can see why it's a quote-unquote robot. Alright, let's go ahead and start proper this time. Oh, you know one thing I should do? Let's do this. Forgot I even made this. And it animates to boot. That way I'm all big, and the game is same size, but now we don't have a bunch of empty space. So here it begins. We cannot use the main entrance because the generators are offline. Be careful though, because there are probably some backup engines running. When you enter the station, we will no longer be able to contact you. First thing now is to turn the generators back online. Left and right to walk, button 1 to jump, button 3 to shoot. Pause by pressing button 8, which is the map and status. Yeah, that's basically this. So yeah, this was made, I believe, in like Macromedia Fusion or whatever, the same thing that was being used for Five Nights at Freddy's, I believe. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong about this. And so like there are controller support, and you know it's not really meant for. I don't know about not meant, but like it's not especially amazing at doing things like having like proper controller support with button icons and stuff. I'm sure there's like later versions that are better at this, because I mean I'm sure they figured out that it's common for games. I'm not sure it's even supported anymore, but I think there are later versions than this one is made with. Or no, I don't know if it's Macromedia Fusion. What is it now? Because there's no Macromedia. I don't know. I'll have to look this up. I'll post when this goes to YouTube. I'll post some notes or something if I figure out some more specific details. But yeah, this is, for anybody who's not really familiar with this is all about, this is effectively a, you know, what I prefer to call search action, which is effectively the original genre name for Metroid. And I don't necessarily like calling it Metroidvania, just because Metroidvania for me is more like there's so many games that are so melee oriented, and there's so many that are orienting towards like soul style gameplay where there's so many subgenres now, and like I much prefer, as of late, I want to play more games that are like this. I want to play more games that are like space shooty games, even though really like your range for the most part is so short that you're not really like, you know, this is nearly a melee weapon at this point. And obviously there is that like lo-fi style as well, you know, towards what, like, you could say this, like the pixel resolution is like towards Commodore in that range, which puts some people off, but I grew up with games like this, and this is kind of my thing. Can't remember what 2 was. Okay, so it's I think 2 was your dash button or something? Power generator offline. Main battery 0 to 300. Searching for backup. Backup found. Battery 121, 152, and a 300. Do you want to turn the power back online? Yep. Turning power back on. Alert, alert. Unauthorized access detected. Activating defense system. So here we go. Get our intro to the first boss right away. The first thing you fight happens to be a boss, which is interesting. Well, except for the couple little minor enemies, but the first thing that has any threat whatsoever is a boss. I guess that's similar to Super Metroid. That was kind of similar. Super Metroid was like, I'm trying to think if there's anything that's really threatening. There's no, well, yeah, I guess you are... I don't think you can get to getting bombs until you fought at least what, the first Teresa? Alert, alert. Sealing AI mainframe and surrounding area. Oh. Get to dive super deep. Probably. This is probably messaging back from the station. You're too deep into the station. This is our last message. Try to find out what happened there and return to us. Farewell. And the funny thing is that they don't, I don't want to spoil too much, I have played this before, but they have another opportunity to contact you. I don't remember if they do. I don't think they do. Button 2 in front of these. Red boost, save your progress. Yeah. And what it also does is, you know, it's the standard heal save, which you don't get in Super Metroid. This game, I'd very much, I'd most compare this to, in terms of the overall like quality and mystery. I definitely would be comparing this to Super Metroid. Like this game is so high quality, it's ridiculous. Warning: dangerous area ahead. Access level 2 required. Yeah. So some of the stuff I think requires, they're like, I think there's key cards and stuff. Some of the music in this game is somewhat reminiscent of some of the instruments used in Spelunky. That kind of like very like twangy bass. So for the moment, there's not much I can do that isn't pretty linear. I have some exploration choices, but not much. Oh, another thing that's nice is you can shoot down while you're... Since there's no real crouch animation... yeah, there is something to the left I don't think I can get yet. Since there's no real crouch animation, you can just shoot straight down through stuff, which is nice. So this little side overlay thing I made, I hadn't, I'm gonna have to go back and redo this. Yeah. The sort of side overlay thing, I had panicked trying to come up with how I'd want to handle playing a game like this at this aspect ratio, because I'm not like a great graphic designer, or I would say I'm really poor as a graphic designer, and you know, I'm trying to do the best I can with the art that I've got. Warning, dangerous area ahead. Oh yeah, more of the same. I'm trying to think if there were any, besides save points, I don't remember there being any like spare healing pickups. I remember this game being very harsh in terms of health. Security computer, online, access to, yeah, here we go, guys. So those doors are ready to go. Now, I'm gonna have to start remembering this shit, because stuff like that X, in fact, I'll take a screenshot. Or F12 doesn't work in this game. Well, let's do this. I'll start making markers. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to start paying attention now, because there's a lot of important shit I gotta remember. So that door from earlier is open. Oh, one thing I want to do at some point, which is going to crash my chatbot probably. I have a marker commands that can be added, that can be used for mods and stuff. Right, these always jump when you shoot. There is a minor issue with my chatbot. I don't think I set up the markers correctly. And what I need to do is go ahead and see if the feedback I got from the TwitchLib Discord channel, or Discord server, will help. So this allows me to go up a little bit. I don't know if there's a security door here. I think the one I wanted to get was like later on. I don't think I can do much here, except for unless there's a security door on the other side. And that's something I don't remember. There's gonna be a lot of wandering around in this game. So there we go, yeah, be wary. Be wary of the amount of time I'm gonna be spending getting lost in this game. In fact, for some of the more esoteric stuff, I will be just like looking it up, because I have gotten to the very, like, I've done everything that required me to learn something in my last playthrough, but there is some stuff that's literally like ARG, like nobody's gonna figure this out without outside help, or I don't even know. I think some of the stuff is just like trial and error until you get it. Some stuff I never figured out how anybody was supposed to learn it. Health? Oh no! Ah, it's that. I remember now. Oh yeah, I remember this boss. Yeah, I want to be on the other side so I have time to jump and move. There. Not really trying to speedrun it, but also, like, dying in this game is usually really, really harsh. Here we go. Here's proper. I think it's an extra heal, right? Or extra, yeah, more health. By 4. There's a ton of secret stuff in this game. Like, it's kind of absurd. Now, a chunk of it you can find yourself and you can kind of piece together yourself. Some very, 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 very late game things are like full ARG, and it's just... I went through the hassle once, and I figured out most of it, but some of the stuff, I literally could not find any information on how a normal player is supposed to figure this out without literally trial and error. There's one section where you are... So you know how in Super Metroid you can enable and disable your abilities, your suit upgrades. Okay, I've already been here. In this game, you have a similar system, and there might even be like the entire at the bottom of the screen, the entire row of squares, basically like empty squares to the right of my health. Those are all the abilities you can get, and you need to enable and disable the right ones. And like, I don't know anything that indicates how those, like, what the coding is for that. Like, how do you tell which is the right choice? But you have to get it right. And if you don't, the game insta-kills you at that point. Okay, I think I'm stuck here. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go either up. So I gotta go either... I don't think I can go here. So I gotta go either, like, here? I don't think I can go there. Probably... Let's start here. I don't think I can map. I don't think I can mark anything on the map, no. So this is off limits. Don't think I can go to the right, like further up. Barely make that jump. Yeah, and I can't go over there yet. This is definitely one of those games where, like, there's sort of the incentive to want to, like, screenshot the entire map and, like, make notes, or, like, keep some graph paper on hand to just, like, plot, like draw the map as you see it and just start handwriting notes. So I can't even get up yet. Can't get back up. I can't remember what the upgrade is you get first, like double jump or grappling hook or whatever. I know there's some... So I can't get up there. This is important for later. See the little face up here? This becomes important. Every random weird thing you see in the game has some relevance. It doesn't come... Some of the stuff doesn't come into play until very, very late. And my memory of a lot of this... I'm gonna be, like, piecing together as much as I can as I go. And the rest is just gonna be... I don't know if I start up high enough here. No, I don't. Gonna piece together as much as I can on my own, and then looking up the rest to refresh my memory. Because it's not that I haven't done this. I definitely don't want to do the whole ARG thing again. I think that's kind of one of my gripes with ARGs in games. I think at the moment, like, while it's fresh, it's cool. Especially if everyone's interested in collaboratively exploring the game. On the other hand, if you've basically... If the game's been out for a while and nobody's around to talk about it, and you don't necessarily know what you're intended to do, then having no remaining system for figuring it out, and nobody to collaborate with kind of sucks. And I think one thing that would be kind of cool is if games had maybe like a timed... I'm trying to think of the best way to handle this. Like maybe like a patch later on that adds like a turn off ARG mode. Yeah, I gotta go to the left of the boss. Having something that basically says, like, we're going to... I just did the same thing. That basically says we're gonna, like, have everything you need to figure out the game is in the game, even if it's difficult. Maybe the ARG stuff is, and I never figured it out. I just remember it was very confusing. What was up here? I did this, right? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. That just looped me back around to where I was. How did I get all the way... Oh, I did need to go all the way up. So, like, I think I needed to go all the way up back here, and then down to the side, and then down to the left. So I can't, like, this is a dead end for me. That's why I needed to be able to get up through the security doors. This game is very heavy on the backtracking, like, from square one. Not in, like, an obnoxious way, it's just, you gotta... It just gives you a lot to juggle. The obnoxious part, I think, is just, like, death is so harsh in this game. Death is brutal. Yeah. Or no, I can't, I gotta go up and around. Almost to the fake. Right about here, yeah, almost to the fake health up. So here is some more progress. And what is this? Double jump? Jump booster. Yeah, double jump. Yep. So this obviously, like, having double jump is one of the earlier upgrades, or, you know, in Super Metroid it would have been high jump boots. Is going to give you a lot more control right away. Oh yeah, they have little beacons saying save rooms in the next room. I don't have a clear idea of where I want to go from here. I know I have choices. Not too super clear. I'm gonna just wander as I fill in the map a bit, and then whatever happens, it'll happen. I'm sure this will be nothing like my last playthrough. I think I can make that. Oh yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can go through these yet. Yeah, these are some sort of, those turn on. Oh yeah, elevator. I don't think I can use this yet. Oh yeah, here we go. My favorite track in the entire game. It has been a week since the incident, and several sectors have become completely inaccessible. The Ocean Dome sector is now completely flooded, and the volcanic sector is a molten hellhole. However, I've got messages from crewmates trapped in the volcanic sector. They say that they are stuck, but there is a safe area on the other side of the sector. Now we just need to figure out how to rescue them from there. So the second I go in, can't even save yet. The second I go in here, I'm gonna get liquefied. You take damage really quick. This track is like one of my favorite tracks in this game, and one of my favorite tracks in any Metroidvania. I think it's one of the best cases. Can I use this? Yeah. One of my favorite examples of the idea of conditioning unease. It's such an uncertain track. Oh yeah, yeah, here's where shit gets immediately starts getting weird. Like, you're at a space station, yeah. But, like, even, you know, obviously it's hard to make out maybe at this low pixel fidelity, but it's like... When construction started on the station, these temple ruins were already there. So in a sense, they're much more genuine than all the other biomes found here. These days, the temple is connected to the surface as well as the volcanic sector, but this entrance appears to have collapsed. Yeah, I can't do anything here yet. Which is good, because I remember this area being tough. And this is where they first kind of show you, like, oh, there is some stuff. There is some stuff you're gonna find. Still can't save. Well, oh yeah, I remember these aren't saves. I remember now. Right, these are not saves. Remember that you can skip any dialogue you've already seen by pressing escape or button 8 on the gamepad. I don't know what the numbers are. I'll have to at some point maybe start marking them. Yeah, so there are these little I don't know what they call, like energy shoots that force you around, and for the moment that means there is no doing anything here. Oh, I forgot about these. Yeah, these are rough. Also that basically... Ooh, gotta be careful. I think there's some areas I can't access easily now as a result of those. Now that I've been properly stomped, I want to find another save. This used to be the way to the AI's mainframe. However, the whole area has now been blocked off for security reasons. To be honest, it feels like the AI is a bit too secure right now. I'm inclined to agree. Also, this is basically the first boss. I want to go down to that thing down there and see what that was. There's stuff that I'm not sure is a thing or is not a thing. Oh, a robot looking dude. Gotta be careful, because it might be a long while before the next save. Oh, no, here we go. We're good. Alright. Minor modicum of security. Oh, I don't recognize what that is. What is this? Oh! I can't even damage it. I couldn't figure out if it was a power-up or what. So a lot of the stuff I just do not remember in this game. All right, yeah, that's not good. Okay, I gotta go through here then. Or, well, I don't know if I gotta go through here, but we're doing it. This plant life is super aggro. The underwater section has become very hostile as of late. The recent violent earthquakes have made it completely inaccessible. I'm quite sure one will need a hookshot to access it. I know some are stored in the volcanic sector. It seems there might be a safe area on the other side of the sector. I'd have no chance of getting through the heat myself, but maybe someone else will. Not updated with the location of the hookshot. Oh yeah, so they do give you some information there. I couldn't remember if they did or not. I know the ARG stuff was like super harsh. Yeah, no getting through this for now. I gotta just like safely, with my map updated, try to get back, not get hit. I don't know if you can hear some of the banging in the background and stuff as well, but I think my neighbors are rolling around some heavy furniture. I swear, I don't necessarily know. I don't think they're. I think there's a business or something above me. I think somebody's using an apartment as their office space, or I don't even know. Sometimes you hear like machinery. Maybe they're like. I almost kind of feel like there's a carpenter living above me or something. Gonna just double check here. I don't know if 14 health is going to be enough to get through the volcanic sector, but I'm inclined to try. So, let me see. This one's... I can't do anything there yet. Let's see. I think that green liquid is all... like some sort of acid or whatever. I think you get an upgrade for that. Can't go there yet. Am I allowed to... Hold on a sec. Am I allowed to go down? Nope. Clear. The nearest save is forever from here. Well, technically not. It's in the green area. Let's just run. I don't know if I can survive this or not. I know you take damage like every while or so. Just run for it. Can I make it? Okay, good. I don't know if I needed to get another health upgrade for that. This is all molten? No, not yet. Yeah, I remember this. There used to be like Mega Man X style garbage coming down. I remember this now. And I can't damage them at all. I think they just one-shot you too. Shit. No, they don't. Okay. It's a one-way path. I'm getting close to the hook shot. Okay. There was a... Yeah, this is a boss fight. There was a boss in Metroid Fusion that was very similar to this. Careful. There's the double jump. Trying to muscle my way through it. What did you put on the ground there? Oh. Right, these are like it's... I think those might be the only thing I can damage now. Okay, yeah, there's where it's dropping these things. Alright, those are together. I don't remember this boss having this extra bit to it. Maybe, it was just too long ago for me to remember. They did. I think they did do some patching since I last played it. So yeah, there's Hookshot. Hookshot in this game was great. Button 5, which is what? Yeah. So this one, the hookshot in this game has this like momentum to it that like you can use to like very quickly rocket to places you shouldn't necessarily be at yet. A little tricky to use though. The angle kind of changes. I could probably get up to that. Like, if it wasn't for already being able to do this, I could probably get up there just by the hookshot from the lower platforms. Oh yeah, this has some stuff you can do. So I don't even have what I need to get in here. I don't think I can open those yellow things yet. Oh, I skipped a huge bunch of shit, I think. Well, no, the lasers are going to block me off. This is it. As I write this, there's really no help for our group. Although I highly doubt any human is safe from the station anymore. The robots seem to all have gone on murderous rampages, and I can't seem to shut them off. I've heard that some scientists are trying to find out what's going on over in the underwater sector. Although, even if they do, I doubt they'll be able to stop the slaughter. Still, maybe the data they uncover will be helpful for someone. Map updated with the location of the researchers. I think I can just pop down here. I'm gonna see if I can get back to that laser stuff real quick. I want to be all fancy and do like a little circular jump. Like that. So yeah, this allows me to get back up. This machine can restore your energy if you happen to get hurt. Press button 2 in front of it to use it. I don't think I'm allowed to get in that yet, though. Or I can do this, yeah. I can't do anything else. So using these things with the grappling hook was like really important in some areas. Well, the funny thing is, I'm not sure how much of this stuff was even intended when I was doing it. I don't know. We'll see when I get further in if I come up with any other solutions. Oh, careful! Don't get roasted. So, okay, so I did use a save on the way out. Here's like one of the first cases where the hookshot can do its thing. I can't remember exactly the height that I wanted for this. It's like based on your fall speed. Nope, jump too soon. Oh wait, what? I forgot about this. You can like hookshot through stuff if you do it right. Because like it ignores those platforms. Well, whatever, let's go in anyways. There's a way in. These teleports would be mighty useful if I actually had access to them. Too bad I don't have my access card with me anymore. Furthermore, the rest of them are locked up rather far away. So that'll be very nice soon. Because I've encountered a few of them so far. Does it tell you what they are when you navigate to them? It does. So the teleport card. This is possible researchers. Here we go. Here's our hookshot location. Stop, stop. You guys are dicks. Well, that's not good. Rather take the one hit. Well, now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Well, you know. Death being a very harsh mistress in this game. They definitely want you to pay attention to where all the save rooms are, because otherwise it's like, damn, I tried to shortcut my way through this, and look where that gets me. More health. Obviously, if you're really good at the game, a lot of this stuff is optional. But there is a new game plus, so this is totally worth just for that. In fact, the later game stuff I want to be maxed anyways. I'm not even sure if you can do the end of the game stuff without being maxed. Well, you probably can get to it. So if you're just good at the game. $18 HP makes this a lot easier. Oops. Please don't fucking kill me. Oh, I'm dead. Just, okay, we lived. When did they... Okay, so yeah. I guess because I had the hook shot. I want to get back up to a save? Well, I'm not allowed to go back. Okay. Panic is going to set in pretty soon, I think. Oh, no, we're fine. We have help. These pink blocks have a strong current running through them. This means that your hookshot cannot latch onto them. Yeah, I remember this. But you can use it to slow down your jumps. I can't make the jump, but I can swing back up to them. Oh, well, here we are. Oh yeah, remember how I said things start getting weird? This must be a teleport. You can move instantly between any teleports you've visited in the past. However, you must have an access card to use them. Press button 2 to open a map from which to choose your destination. The security system has gone completely haywire. I can no longer access these teleporters, and thus I am stuck down here. I wonder if there are any others still on the station. Just the robot so far. Oh yeah, I remember this. You gotta like swing in. Not like that though. Oh no, you can't, right. You can't swing in. Not from this side. And I don't have anything to like shoot. Well, it's really this. I can't interact with those yet. Come back to that later. Okay, hold on a sec. Is that a similar sprite to the one from Noita? Yeah, they kind of remind me, don't they? Well, spider dudes. These things are tough. You know, it's funny, there's like so many things that happen in the same area later in the game that I'm not even sure. I don't have a great idea of what to expect at the moment. Also, apologies for the horrendous garbage noise you hear in the background from my neighbors. They are definitely doing something big. Today's what? Today's Thursday? Yeah. It seems they have a very high incidence of doing something obnoxious on Friday, usually like some sort of get-together. Something with a lot of stomping and commotion. Although, I keep saying, like, as if you can hear that super clearly, and usually what ends up happening is that I listen to the VOD and it's like almost inaudible. Can't get in there yet. Oh, I can go down though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get some more. Oh, those go really far. Get to some more robotic terrain. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They have these things, which you can't even duplicate damage. Like eyeballing the terrain to see if I can even traverse it. Oh. I think I can still go through this. I have to get like a perfect jump. I don't think I'll be able to get in. Not yet. Have to deal with a little Metroid looking thing again. Can I do anything here? Not yet. Good. Health station. Oh, this is one way. Well, here we are. I'd rather have the save than to go back. I don't think the game ever puts you in a scenario where you're stuck, like where you can't get back. Don't think there's any, besides like endings. Don't think there's ever anything that prevents you from going any further than you were. Oh, yeah, I gotta make the loop. Okay, alright, so that's not a thing I can do yet. Does it damage me? Oh, no, it does. No, it does. It just doesn't make the damage sound. It just sucks the life out of you. Maybe I should go to the side instead. This computer is offline, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, beta. Right, so I remember there being some, like 3 individual computers for something? Oh, I remember that, like the ceiling climbing shit. If you got the cadence down perfectly, you could crawl along some ceilings. It was really important to stay very high up. Okay, to the left, maybe? Let me not go there yet, let me go down. The lack of mobility here is rough. Well, luckily I don't yet have to pay for it. I say that. Okay, yeah, nothing to worry about yet. Oh. I was about to say, I'm not sure if I could damage it or not. Found teleport. Oh yeah, there we can teleport. Okay, perfect. Now use the teleporters. No, you can only teleport to locations you've already visited. Well, that'll help a lot. So yeah, there's computer alpha. I've seen beta. I don't know if I've seen gamma yet. Well, okay, so closest teleporter is where? All the way up here. And there's nothing else I can do here yet. Down in this spot. I believe the important stuff I could do in this particular area is not relevant until much later. Well, I say much later, but the game is so strange. It has so many of what I would consider to be, like, major milestones in the game. There's many endings in this game, too. Stuff where it's like, I don't know if I consider it to be, like... I have no idea what I consider to be the canon ending in this game. If there is one. Well, I mean, if there's a sequel, maybe you'll have some choice as to what is considered to be the canon ending. I definitely don't think the developer would make this one of those things where it's like... This developer for this game probably wouldn't necessarily have a canon ending. It would either be ambiguous, or you could choose which ending are you following. Does this have updated dialogue? So yeah, I don't think I have a button bound for skip dialogue. Probably a good thing, to be fair. So, okay, where do I think is a good spot for me to be at? I think they mentioned the hookshot up here. But I can do stuff here if I hit the hookshot.